Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm mainly stacking down here. Every time there's a big sell-off of Bitcoin or a big drop in the markets, I'm buying all coins: Uniswap, FXS, BTC, Ethereum, MCRT. Mainly Uniswap at the moment. And this is not financial advice. You have to do your own due diligence. I'm also a seed investor in Magicraft, MCRT. Not a seed investor in any other coins, but Bitcoin in 2012 was mining, which is beautiful. And you're going to see me trade Bitcoin in the daily trades. I trade on Bybit. I also buy spot on Bybit. So Bybit is an exchange where you can buy Bitcoin and buy and trade Bitcoin and crypto, and also buy spot positions of Bitcoin. And I'm going to show you that as well. My goal is to buy low and to sell high. An example of high was 2022, the big bull market, Bitcoin to 69K, everything pumping into the billions of dollars. That was a high. Same with stocks and the stock market. Low was when we had this big sell-off and it dropped off and everyone panicked and sold the markets like crazy, and it went oversold on stocks and crypto. And now I would say even a little bit of a high after the big bounce back. So my goal is I don't just hold and buy and just hold the whole time through this up and down. I try to make money on the up and downs, and I move my money based off this. I look at my money as a group of kind of soldiers or a group of energy that moves around, and I don't just keep it in something as it drops. I pull out or I short that thing before it drops. And that's what I would recommend you do. Learn to move your money and grow your money and compound. The law of multiplication. I teach you this in the laws of money course that will be coming. The law of multiplication. Learn this. My goal is at least minimum anytime I do anything with my money, 3 times the return should be. Best is 1,000 times. So if I put $1,000, I get $1 million. Try to process that. That's my goal. And I trade Bitcoin on the movements, and I look at the overall movements. Right now I'm in Bitcoin. I bought back into Bitcoin Uniswap. I've got buy orders going down. I'll keep stacking on this. I think we're near the bottom. We've been on the bottom and bouncing, and then we're going to start as Bitcoin halves. Why I think there's going to be a bull run. Why do I say October 2025 is the peak of the bull run? Because Bitcoin halving, every 4 years it's programmed into Bitcoin. It's been following this since I joined in 2012. It's been following the same pattern. Every 4 years, the rewards. What does it mean, the rewards? The rewards of Bitcoin that are given to miners. So the people that process all the transaction on the crypto networks, they're getting a reward. And Bitcoin's one, they're getting a reward for processing that transaction. Every 4 years, that reward is halved. So right now, it's about 900 Bitcoin per day is given out to miners as a reward from the 21 million Bitcoin. It was a lot of Bitcoin. In the beginning, you could just click a button and get Bitcoin. On a website, it was called a faucet. You could just click on the faucet and get Bitcoin. It was crazy. Like one Bitcoin for just clicking a button. But the processing power now has grown like exponential. There's miners all over the world, mining farms everywhere, billions of dollars of investment. And every 4 years, and now Bitcoin is worth 30,000. Every 4 years, it halves the rewards. So in about 250 days, it's going to halve again. And the number of Bitcoin that are released into the entire network for the mining and the processing is going to go from 900 Bitcoin to 450 Bitcoin. And then 4 years later to 220 Bitcoin. On an asset that's 21 million in existence, probably 4 million have already been lost. Or they've been already put back. The value after someone loses a Bitcoin goes to the whole network. So just keep this in mind. It's the only asset in the world that's got a finite supply, that's not controlled by anyone, that's not, there's no founder or CEO of. It's a very powerful thing. That's why I try to buy it as it comes down, sell it when it's high. And I don't like this hold on for deal hodl. Like there's gonna be euphoria, selling euphoria when everyone's asking questions. Now everyone hates Bitcoin. Everyone thinks Bitcoin's a scam, crypto's a scam. But that's the time usually when the people that make the millionaires are made now. The millionaires reap the rewards at the peak when everyone comes in and wants to buy Bitcoin and in the euphoria. Crypto is here to stay. It's going through governments now. It's getting integrated into systems. This technology is like the evolution, like the internet. So just pay attention. I went to a technical video on this. I'm currently long on Bitcoin. I'll show you my positions. I've got Bitcoin long open, $911 in profits, 2.3 Bitcoin, 318,000 in this account. Mostly holding 70k Bitcoin, 58k Doge, USDT, MCRT, and I'm going to be buying more Uniswap as it comes down. If it comes down after that big dump, buying more Bitcoin, FXS, and I'm also still holding on to stocks. I want to check the stock market before it opens. So let's check onto the stock market. Nasdaq 13,290. Whoa, that was a big sell-off on the Nasdaq. Oops. I gotta go back. This is Trading View. That's where I do charts. And I recommend you learn what charts are because it will change your life. Until you understand what technical analysis is, you're just gambling. Look at my setup for the Nasdaq. Oh, let's see if we get the bounce. That's my trade plan for the Nasdaq. It's called Elliott wave count. First wave from the bottom, impulse. First to second is the corrective wave. Second to third, impulse. Third to fourth is the corrective wave. Third to second to third is the biggest of the impulse waves. 4 to 5 is the next impulse wave, but it'll be smaller. So this one is too big. So I got to correct it actually. But and then ABC correction, what we're going through now on Bitcoin. Thank you for watching, everyone. That's my updates in the market, Bitcoin, my thoughts on Bitcoin, why I buy it, what I'm doing. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.